Lake celebrating a big milestone. For the first time in over 3 years, the reservoir is back to 100% full.
That happened this weekend, but in the heat of summer, that can change quickly. Brock Wilson joins us here with a look at the science behind water evaporation and why Cheney Lake still needs rain in order to keep from dropping.
Mike, Rachel, in the heat of summer, water can evaporate at a rate of over a ½ inch per day. So you can see how we can go through another long dry spell. The drought could set back in before we know it, but experts at the National Weather Service say we're actually in a pretty good spot to keep the lake full this summer.
Evaporation can happen very quickly.
That's why in late spring, things weren't looking great for Cheney Lake.
On the hot, driest and windiest parts of the summer, Cheney Reservoir can drop about a foot in 2 weeks.
But as we transition to summer, the rain finally fell. And now that the lake is full, National Weather Service meteorologist William Iwasco says evaporation is actually slowing down.
Over the past few days, the evaporation from our office here has not been much. Even for just the conditions, how hot it was below average evaporation for what we would normally have seen.
The reason for that? Humidity.
Humidity has been a lot higher this summer than we have in past. So while the humidity makes things feel warmer and hotter to the skin, it's really the air temperature that is the evaporation component.
Iwasco says the more moisture that's in the air, the harder it is for evaporation to occur.
So that's helping us as far as the reservoirs go, but hurting us as far as you wanting to enjoy outside.
But just because the humidity is high and evaporation has slowed doesn't mean Cheney Lake is out of the woods just yet.
Just as quickly as it goes up, it can go down just as quickly if we have that long, prolonged periods of hot, dry, and windy conditions.
Iwasco says the best conditions for evaporation are extreme heat, wind, and low humidity. We've been checking 2 of those boxes, the heat and the wind lately. But he says right now it's just too humid for us to see any meaningful evaporation because right now it's being offset by the amount of rain we're getting.